Hi, my name is Stacy, and I'm going to do a series of short videos just sharing some of my practice philosophy or the paradigm that I move through life in. And I would say the basis behind everything is, in my view and my experience, we're either living in and responding from a place of love. We could just be simple and put a simple word on it, that place, or a place we're responding from, or reacting from, and living in, experiencing some form of fear, right? And it has different masks, but it comes back to fear. So love or fear. And so all of these are going to kind of revolve around that. But today in particular, I wanted to just talk a little bit about separation versus together, or standing alone, the American cowboy, or cooperation and interbeing, maybe. That's a Thich Nhat Hanh phrase, interbeing. So if we just kind of utilize this simple paradigm, we would say maybe that interbeing is love, right? We're working together, cooperating. My right hand knows what my left hand is doing. All the organs in my body are working harmoniously. I have healthy boundaries, yet I'm compassionate both with myself and others. I know how to be part of a team and compromise and share. All these things, right, are a part of, I don't place myself in a position of superiority or inferiority or power or passivity. All of these things would be in here, right? And then when I'm in a fear type state, I am alone or separate. I'm no longer interacting and cooperating and learning from others and experiencing with others, that sort of thing. So we kind of can go one of two ways, right? Lots of people are familiar with like sympathetic nervous system, fight, flight, freeze. So if we're patterned, and some of us are patterned to go both ways, but I would say that would include me. But if we're patterned to react in a fight mode, right, we wind up over here in shades of gray all along the way, right? But in an extreme mode, we're very isolated and alone, right? It's us against the world, or me against you. Everyone's out to get me. The world is conspiring against me. Everywhere is danger. You're a danger to me. You're a threat to me. Your use of resources means there's not enough for me. All of these things are over here. And we wind up in a place where we're frozen and alone when we get real extreme. And there's all sorts of shades of gray, moving in that direction, and all sorts of shades of gray moving back to here, right? Nobody, I don't think, is here all the time. I mean, that's a goal. It's certainly a goal. And it's the way we would measure progress in our work together, right? If you're moving towards the middle here and experiencing more and more here, this state of love and acceptance and interbeing, things are going well. So we want to come this way, right? Over, if we're more the flight response, and again, we can definitely be both. we wind up over here, frozen and alone in isolation. And this is more passive, right? So in a fight, right, we're defending, I'm being attacked and defending. Over here, I'm very afraid and in a more hopeless position, right? More, I just need to hide out and hope that everything blows over and maybe eventually it'll be safe, and there's nothing I can do. It's very hopeless, very sad and depressed, whereas over here is more angry, right? So here we are in either case. And again, come towards the middle. So we can have so many examples. So if we went with what's going on here in our world today, right? We might say that over here on the fight side, on the extreme side, are the many conspiracy theories going on, and fear of government control, and we're going to run out of things, and so on and so forth, right? That would be extreme. And all along the way are steps and stages. So maybe closer to here, a person that tends to go in that direction, closer in, maybe is stepping out in a peaceful protest. Or perhaps they are volunteering at a community-based agriculture, right? So that we don't run out of food. You know, an organization like Women's Environmental Institute, right? They're taking volunteers. So if food justice is important, you can volunteer, right? So it's about social equality and those kind of things we stand up for. So that would be kind of in the middle. Over here, right? If we're over here, we're very fearful in today's situation, and we, you know, like, we're scared of germs, we're scared of other people, we're scared to be touched, we're scared of the air, we're scared of, you know, so many things, and we believe dogma and statistics as though they're science. So we're in a very passive and helpless space. And if we're moving closer to this way, right, like maybe we do believe some things and we are very afraid, but we're a little bit less afraid, so we're still thinking about other people. So somewhere in the middle here, we might be doing something like spending our day sewing homemade masks, right, for the nurses and doctors at the hospital. Or we might be writing out letters and cards to our elderly neighbors who are staying at home, knowing that they feel alone. Or we may be running out and dropping off something, some gift or whatever it is for someone that we know that's isolated in a nursing home or assisted living facility, not allowed any visitors, or, you know, so we're still thinking of others. We're not so fearful that we're frozen and alone. We're somewhere in the middle. And always we want to wind up here. So the goal of any true I don't want to judge. So I would just say, in my paradigm of wellness and health, moving this way into the middle is where I want to be, and where we work to go together in my practice. So thank you for listening. I'm going to just sing a short song that is inspired by this idea. So if you're not sick of this yet, you can hang on. Here it goes. Just in case I forget the words. Where is the middle where we may meet? Where is the middle ground neath our feet, rising too high, falling too low, feet in the sky, head in the hole. Where is the middle, where we may meet? Where is the middle, ground neath our feet? How do we love, then hate one we know? Once holding hands, now landing a blow. Where is the middle, where we may meet? Where is the middle, ground neath our feet? There in your eyes, what do I see? My own reflection looks back at me. There is the middle, where we may meet. There is the middle, ground neath our feet. Here in the middle, here we may meet. Here in the middle, blessed ground neath our feet. Thank you. Be well.